Greetings everyone and welcome back to Whiskerwood, where our farmers are incredibly busy slaving away collecting goods for the cat overlords. But there's a major problem because as you can see over here, the center of our town is incredibly stinky. So while our colonists are still building their new homes over here, we're gonna plan out a way to make this area more habitable. Yeah, because I had no idea the air was gonna be flowing this way. Otherwise, I would have put my industry on this edge over here. If we take a look over here to find the problem buildings, it's pretty much just the smokery and the ore furnace. So let's get into it. And honestly, it's about time we speed up our progression as well. So let's build another one of these research facilities, just so we can research things twice as fast. And we're gonna be doubling our population, so I hope to hit 100 by the end of this episode. That's gonna cause all sorts of problems as well. But look over here, there is some rock salt which we can get. And that is exactly what I want to do. And in one of the recent updates, they had included this raft dock over here. You know, we have to venture out in the ocean sooner or later. So let's take a look at how this works. Wait a second, I can just place these without my whiskers needing to build it? As long as I have the resources? Yeah, let's do it. We're gonna place another one on this island, just like that. And does that mean you guys can make your way over here now? Yeah, so if we build a mining camp over here and say I tell you guys to mine this stuff, all of this rock salt on the surface, some of this tin ore as well, is that how it works? Is someone gonna be able to get over there? Oh, we have to assign a route. So assign a route to this place. Is someone coming over? Yes, okay. And then you're just gonna, you're gonna slowly head over there. Oh, that is slow. That is so slow. I don't like that at all. Yeah, what's the alternative? Can't we just build a path, like just build a bridge over? That needs 33 logs. Oh man, okay. Interesting. Yeah, so this mining camp is gonna be done and then you can, just move back, right? Let's actually hire you guys right away. And there's gonna be 2 people working over here. So that means we're gonna need 2 rafts, right? Because currently it says there's only 1. Yeah, how many of these people can go on a single raft, by the way? You don't just turn around midway because it's time to go. You don't. Okay, this is really good. This means we don't actually need to build more rafts, okay? So we're good. Oh, and how much does the rain fill these up by? Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, because last I remember this was around 400. So does that mean I don't need these pipes at all? Yeah, that might be the case. That really might be the case. So I'm just gonna destroy these then. They're gonna give me back so much copper. Yeah, if we ever do need this for something, we'll use that. But yeah, the water's just going up. It's not going down. And honestly, if we do end up using more water than this, because we're gonna need a second sifting tower, right? I'm just gonna build more of these storages. Okay, the smuggler is here and the smugglers love the woven cloaks, okay? I feel like this is a really efficient way to get billions from these guys. And of course, the medicine and soap that we have, not being used at all. Okay, what seems to be the issue over here? So currently we have fuel in here. It's at max capacity. Okay, I have an idea. Maybe we don't, overproduce the fuel. We're gonna limit it down to 100. Or exactly like 140, I would say. Yeah, sure. And what that's gonna do is that this building over here is gonna stop working before this warehouse is full. So that means this belt is never gonna have any fuel on it, and we can use this belt for multiple things then. Yeah, in the meanwhile, the tax collector is back, and we're just gonna pay them with cotton and just a bunch of food. We have way too much food right now. I say that and then we're all gonna die during the winter or something. Alright, you guys are going to be able to grab tin for me as well as rock salt. Lovely. And, oh wow, that is amazing. You can actually travel with goods as well. A lot of goods, actually. Yeah, I have way too many rerolls. I'm going to use them. Something that would help my colony in the long run. We don't have any shortage of materials. I'm thinking fertilizer or, yeah, we just save a bunch of research time. Sure, we don't need anything else from them anyway. Let's build one of those as well, because I'm pretty sure that is gonna get us a lot of approval. And we do have the houses, right? So everyone has a house right now. That means we can start upgrading more houses. Well, we can only upgrade 1. And oh my god, okay, we're out of stone. That is something I did not expect to happen. What's the cut stone situation over here? It's 3 for 2. Yeah, okay, that's not enough. Okay, we're not gonna get the people who snore. That's basically my only rule. Everyone else we're gonna grab. We can make them happy. I believe in myself. Yeah, we do need another house though, so let's do that. Okay, and those decorations that we just unlocked, the wind chimes, those can just go, you know, everywhere. All right, how is my water situation over here? Bro, it is just going up and up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure just a couple days of rain is enough to fulfill this sifting tower forever. We do not need this water pump at all. I am, however, gonna build another sifting tower, but first, yeah, we don't have anyone who can research right now. So we're gonna have a teacher over here and you're gonna train a bunch of people. Yeah, we're gonna train a bunch of people to do research for us because it was going way too slow. Not a fan of that at all. And yeah, also not a fan of the camp being idle. You're foragers, right? Yeah, congratulations, you kind of foraged everything over here. Oh, we don't have advanced belts at the moment, so we can't really use this belt for multiple things. Okay, yeah, but that's definitely something I want to do in the future. Okay, but does that mean I should not move the smokery over? I'm definitely moving the ore furnace though. Yeah, let's just start working on the ore furnace right now. It is a menace, okay? Not a fan of that. Wait a second, it's gonna just blow the air over here and it's eventually gonna be in the way of my colony again. No, don't do that. Yeah, we need to think about a proper location. And if I'm being honest, I'm looking at this juicy island over here. Is it time? Is it time for us to expand further as well? Yeah, let's build another one of these tiny little storages over here. And we're also gonna expand this out as soon as I have some logs. I just never have any logs, man. Yeah, supply ship, can you just give me some logs, please? Thank you. Just so I don't have to wait for stuff, man. Yeah, I want a dock over here, right at the end. And then I want another one over here on this side, on this island. Oh, but once more, we don't have any logs. Never mind. Yeah, and this storage shed is just gonna be stone, please. So now that camp has somewhere to place the stone. Oh, this one doesn't. This one really doesn't. Okay, this is where things get weird, okay? We're gonna need a couple of storages on this side, but also on this side. Yeah, and as soon as these get built, I'm gonna tell you how we're gonna transfer stuff from this side over to that side without our workers having to do it. Because currently the workers would have to leave their work and take a raft over. And we don't want that. How's the teacher going though? Oh, the teacher has done an amazing job over here. Lovely, lovely graduates over here. You can also get fired. And we're just gonna hire everyone back into the research labs now. Lovely. Research should go incredibly fast now. Yeah, okay, so I was gonna come over here and check on these containers and I don't even need to hover over them because, yeah, they're full. They're full. We don't have to worry about this ever again. I would say that we can even have multiple sifting towers and uses for this water without ever having to, you know, collect it from the ocean. Okay, so this storage is done and this is gonna be tin ore. And this one over here is going to be rock salt. All right, so this means you're gonna come over here and place all the rock salt in this. Lovely. But back here is something we're gonna do differently, because over here what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, yeah, get me 25 rock salt. Oh, actually, we don't even need the second storage. Yeah, because if we just set the amounts manually over here, it's just gonna do it on its own. Yeah, we don't need to have more than a single storage over here because we set the amount right here. So 25 tin ore and 25 rock salt. Yeah, so what's gonna happen is that I have these workers over here that are actually working at the logistics hub, right? Yeah, Pebble works at this hub. She just went all the way over to bring stuff from this place. See, another one. Jingles is also doing it, and they're gonna go and put it in this storage hub. Okay, that's good and all, but now I need to build another sifting tower, okay? Yeah, and connecting this one over is gonna be, well, I thought it was gonna be annoying, but it's just a matter of, you know, just bringing over the platforms. Yeah, so this second sifting tower is gonna be making table salt for us, and what table salt is gonna let us do is if we come over here, yeah, it's a catalyst. But I don't want the smokery back here now, okay? We're gonna move it. We're gonna move it all the way over here. And I know this is gonna cause pollution, and I did initially say that, oh, we can't expand then. Okay, so as this new day starts over here, here's the decision. We're gonna start expanding upward over here, okay? And this down here is basically gonna be the old town, where it's just all messy and whatnot. And the place up here is gonna be all organized and planned. I say that, and then I'm gonna mess it up, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna need a couple more billions from you guys. Wow, I just realized I don't have anything for these people. What do they love? They love furniture. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out how to build that for them. Yeah, we have a lot of tax due. So you guys can just have a couple of billions, and this time I'm just gonna reach the minimum level over here, okay? We are not gonna overkill, even though we can. I don't want to. Yeah, and the other building we need to move is this ore furnace. So let's also start working on that. Yeah, just as far away as possible from, you know, the colony. And honestly, the ore furnace isn't going to be working all the time anyway, so it's not really that problematic. All right, we're going to be able to build this raft route over here. However, we can't use it anytime soon because it's going to be winter in literally 2 nights. Yeah, so in 2 days, we're also going to have to pause this route over here. So collect as many salt as you can because, you know, the time is limited. Okay, start working on the ore furnace over there and we're going to just destroy this one. Copper and copper bars. Yeah, so we were using multiple storage sheds over here, but this time around we're going to optimize it a little bit. We're going to use a single one for both things. Should we though? Should we actually do that? Okay, we're going to have 2 buildings over here and I could use a single one similar to how this one is being handled, but we do need a lot of copper bars for research. And I do like having a stockpile for them. All right, so this is the last day before winter and hopefully this research gets finished. Yeah, the heating stoves over here. I would really like to upgrade these bonfires, if I'm being honest. Hello, Mr. Pirates. What do you guys want? Do you want machinery? Because I have a lot for you. All right, so this second sifting tower over here is going to be making table salt for us. It doesn't really need all 3 people, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to keep an eye on my table salt reserves and we'll see how it goes. And yeah, this storage shed over here can actually have like coal and table salt both. Yeah, just have like 30 table salt, please. And the smokery also needs to be upgraded. Yeah, and for this smokery, we are also going to be doing the same thing. We're going to have a basic storage shed, and this is going to hold fish as well as the smoked fish. It's going to have them both. Yeah, I'm starting to realize that these researches would have been done ages ago if only there was a storage nearby with, you know, the materials that the research needs. Yeah, we're gonna do that, okay? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you guys kidding me? You should have finished that tonight. These evil little creatures. Oh my god, okay. All right. It is now winter, and these buildings over here are gonna be, you know, paused. Let's pause them. Actually, why are we pausing them? It's not snow yet. It's gonna be snow tomorrow, right? Or maybe the day after, who knows? All right, heating stoves have been researched and I don't have any cut stone. Oh god. Can you give me any cut stone, please? Oh, you cannot. You do not have cut stone either. Where on earth am I gonna get the cut stone from then? Yeah, I really should not have paid all of the cut stone to someone. I don't know who I paid it to. I think it was the smugglers. Oopsie daisy. That was a big mistake. Yeah, how many cut stone do I need for each of these? 5. Oh god. How many do I get back from one of these? 1. Okay, 1 second. What's the range on this? So this is like around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles. And what's the range on the heating stove? That's not that much better if I'm being honest. Any efficiency is useful, but right now we're gonna enable the fire tenders because all of these bonfires have not been supplied. We are gonna replace the bonfires one by one with the heating stoves because, you know, they said it's more efficient, but we'll see how much more efficient they really are. Oh, and in terms of research, yeah, how about you guys work on some showers, please? Yeah, because I apparently have an infinite water glitch over here. All right, we have enough cut stone for our first one. And if I just replace this over here, it's gonna reach these 2 houses, which I believe right now, yeah, they're not being reached. Yeah, so let's just destroy this. And in its place, we are gonna build a heating stove. And we're gonna move the heating stove a little bit further off. Yeah, because why not? There's also this entire area back here that sort of needs some coverage. They did say they're more efficient, and if they're not, then I'm gonna be really sad. 180 seconds for 1 fuel. And this one is 120 seconds for 1 fuel. Oh, they're way more efficient. They're like 50% more efficient. Yeah, grab all the cut stone on the planet because we are gonna be placing them everywhere. Well, not everywhere. You get what I mean. All right, showers are done. Where do I place these though? Should I use this water back here? No, I don't think so. I do need to provide this sifting tower with the water. No wonder it wasn't working. That's my bad. Yeah, so the showers can use the water from these as well. Hopefully, they don't use like an entire container full of water every time they shower. Yeah, next research is going to be the soup kitchen for 2 reasons. First of all, it's going to help us convert berries into, you know, better food. And secondly, which is the most important reason, It's the prerequisite for the mushroom stew. And the mushroom stew is amazing. It's gonna be our first 3-star meal. Alright, day number 83 is upon us, and today we're gonna be just removing a bunch more of these old school bonfires. And we're gonna be replacing them with the new and improved systems over here. Yeah, I do want this area to look cozy and welcoming. So we're gonna place one over here. Okay, think about it this way. For every 2 bonfires that I replace with heating stoves, yeah, I can place a free one and it won't use extra fuel. So when we replace these 2 bonfires, I'm gonna place another one back here for those people. Now, someone told me in the last video, like, why don't you just get the best possible supplies during winter and then refuse to pay taxes the first time around they come? And if you happen to have the best possible relations with them, that means you can just refuse without being punished somehow. I don't know. But we are not evil. We are nice. They are the ones who are punishing us. We are not gonna exploit and abuse them. Okay? We are the good guys over here. Oh wait, is this shower gonna have problems because it's in the middle of all the pollution? Huh. Did not think about that. We will see if a lot of whiskers start complaining about it, but I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know why I thought having a single mining camp collecting stuff for me would have been more than enough. That is not how mining works, man. Alright, so is this camp over here gonna be able to mine these resources? Yes, it seems like that is the case. Okay, that's good. So let's just keep going further down then. And we're gonna continue mining all the copper that we can find, hopefully some stone along the way as well. And this also means that the next island we need to go to is gonna be one that has a lot of copper, which is not this one. Well, it does have copper, but I don't think it has that much copper. Yeah, I'm not sure where we might need to go for copper then. And also, the claws have become really mean to us because I've been refusing supplies. Oh my god, they're gonna send another supply ship during winter, right? I hope they don't send another after that. I'm okay with accepting a single supply ship, but not okay with accepting multiples. Alright, so this time we cannot refuse the supplies. That is okay. That is okay. It's just, 300 extra. What's that? A billion and a half? We have plenty. The pollution over here is really annoying. It's really distracting as well. So am I supposed to just make the houses over here on the edge of this? But then what happens when I extend further upward? Oh well, it's okay. All of this pollution isn't permanent. It's gonna go away at the end of winter. I'm just happy that, everything is still positive. Yeah, nauseating pollution, I understand. Why do I have 173 fuel? Are you not working, Mr. Manager? Like, what's going on? Yeah, the fuel limit is at 140, so why do I have more than that? What on earth is going on? Oh wait, I think it just makes so much fuel that it goes over the limit by a lot. Alright, wheat cultivation is ready. We're gonna come over here and take a look at the fertility for wheat. And, oh, it's really low. Oh no. Okay, first of all, we're going to be using fertilizers, and secondly, we're also going to be getting more fertilizer from this area. So we don't need to worry about it that much, okay? Honestly, I was hoping to find some flat area for the wheat though. This is really far away. I don't think getting there is, logical. We also have this area back here, which we might consider. Let's consider this a little bit. What do we actually need to make a colony happy over here? Not a colony, a mini colony, okay? We're gonna need houses for the people who live back here, and that's basically it. Yeah, let's make those houses really nice then, right? So a couple of houses, and for the time being, it's gonna need to be a foraging hut so that we can clean up all of this area. Yeah, I'm gonna gladly end the day so that this winter ends. Holy crap, it's really annoying. Okay, we're gonna come up here, clear up everything back there as well. And we're also gonna need houses back here, just like that. And we're also gonna need a farm over here. We could place the farm later on, but I'm just gonna place it right now so that it gets built. Hello, pirates. What do you guys need? We have all the machinery in the world for you, and literally you guys are the reason I keep that on me. And you're also the reason I accept it from the crown. Yeah, we're gonna get more people. Healthy, perfectionist, weak. Yeah, sure, why not? Some whiskers are walking extremely long distances. Is their route disrupted? It is not disrupted, but how else am I supposed to build a colony expansion? Yeah, and later on what we're gonna do is we are gonna make a path through this mountain over here. Not right now though. Hello, supply ship. What happens if I decline right now? Are you guys gonna be really mad at me? Oh wait, winter is over. There's no point in declining. I'm gonna take some. Yeah, the penalty for doing it during the winter is over now. You guys are definitely walking a long distance, and I'm not a fan of that. I'm also gonna build a woodcutter back here to get rid of all of these trees. And once more, we do need to actually make our way up here. Okay, hopefully once these houses get built, you guys are gonna start living over here instead. But until then, yeah, you're gonna have to walk a lot. Just build a lot of houses back here. It's gonna be a nice little isolated society over here. Oh my god, finally the snow is gone. What are we doing? Yeah, we're gonna be turning off the fire tenders tonight. Actually, just right now. We don't need it. You guys can just, get fired. I'm not sorry about that one. Yeah, we're also going to need another logistics hub back here, as well as a warehouse, or a couple warehouses maybe. Okay, and the farmers can just start planting some wheat over here. We will extend this further when we need to. Yeah, so this place over here is gonna be like exporting stuff basically. What I'm thinking is we make the wheat over here, we turn it into flour as well, and then that flour gets shipped back home. We could also bake it over here, but then baking needs fuel and we don't have fuel nearby. Oh, but we do need to get fuel over here anyway during the winters, right? Because of the heating stoves. And then we need fire tenders as well. Oh god. Alright, the mill has been researched as well. We might as well start placing it back here. And should we go bakery or mushroom stew? Bakery doesn't need water, just fuel. But the mushroom stew is 3 stars. Yeah, that is 3 stars. Holy moly. Okay, yeah, we're gonna work towards a mushroom stew. And I just noticed that we're gonna need more people living over here. Way more people than I thought. Okay, I want a second floor over here. How on earth do I go about doing that? Yeah, what about doing it like this? Except, yeah, instead of an entrance, it's gonna need to be a shaft, and then it needs to be an entrance right here. Just like that. Do I have logs? I have so many logs. Oh my god. Yeah, I kind of want to copy this existing plan, just because that would make it look nice. Make another one up here. Yeah, and then we're gonna build another elevator over here as well. Oh yeah, I love this. I love this so much because it's gonna let me do something fun, which is like building another sawmill for this area. Okay, smugglers, what's going on? Winter is over actually, so you can take the cloaks and a bunch of fuel as well, and some ropes, why not? Yeah, go away now. And this is gonna be a huge tax that we need to pay, but I am ready for it. Yeah, hello. 2,233. Well, first of all, you can take a load of trinkets, then a couple of bullions. Well, 3 bullions actually. All right, what do we do now? Some flax and a load of berries as well. Yeah, okay, that wasn't so difficult. We have survived another winter. Now, how on earth do I get this to be built really quickly? Yeah, we're gonna need more whiskers. Compassionate, optimist, pessimist, yeah. An apprentice with strong shoulders and a gifted teacher. Oh my god, just give me everyone except the greedy and the rude person. Those can just go back home. Cut stones, thank you. Yeah, so all of a sudden, instead of just 3 people building stuff, we now have 8 people. Look at them bring stuff over. Oh my god. Look at this one person stealing all the food. Okay, it seems like all 3 of the logistics people are basically busy 24/7, so we might need more. We might need to build more. Why are you bringing berries all the way over here from God knows where? Oh, never mind, you're just bringing them from this place. Never mind. Sorry. Oh, wait, I just noticed it's raining again. So the water's gonna be replenished soon. Alright, yeah, we don't need to worry about water in this game. Worst case scenario, if this ever hits like 500 or something, I'm gonna build a couple more and that's it. Now we're gonna have 2 sawmills back here. This entire facility is never gonna get built. Oh my god. I just keep adding more and more stuff to the to-do list. Where are you going? Excuse me? You are heading... Oh, you're heading out there to eat food. Oopsie daisy, I probably should have had a cafe back here. I know I said I'm gonna have 100 whiskers by the end of this episode, but oh my god, is it taking forever. Wait, we don't have any approval. Yeah, I was getting worried about not having any approval, but turns out it's just being used to make the trinkets and stuff. Yeah, so I don't need to overthink it, except like this long paths over here is really bothering me. We need these houses built yesterday. I'm kind of the dumb one over here for not actually using the easier houses. Yeah, because if they lived over here, they're gonna get the stuff done faster. I'm gonna cancel a couple buildings that are, kind of useless right now. Oh, not the logistics hub though. Okay, I've just set a bunch of different buildings to be high priority, and hopefully that works. Hopefully by tomorrow, they're able to actually get stuff done. Yeah, we're getting a lot of approval. It's just all being used for, making trinkets for the clowns. Clowns, yeah. Okay, that's a nice name for them instead of the crown. Oh, I completely forgot about this place. We're gonna have to unpause the work, and I believe we also need to assign orders. Wait, can I just pay all of this with berries and save my billions for later? Yes, I can. Go away, just take all of the berries. We're gonna cause the berry prices to basically skyfall to hit 0 at this rate. Let's grab some fertilizer because we're all out actually, and we're out of machinery as well. I'm gonna reroll until I get more machinery. I don't like my machinery numbers being below 20. Oh, this is such a nice deal. Yeah, machinery, fertilizer, and more machinery. We can't make machinery or fertilizer right now. That's the only reason I care about it. And I was thinking about it, but I'm not gonna do it. We're just gonna refuse supplies like the good people that we are. A rude person with no expectations. Come over, mate. Diligent, patient. And we don't have any more approval. Yeah, but spending all of my approval on trinkets was probably not a good idea at this point. Especially since we're doing like mass constructions. And approval would help a lot with these as well. I love it how I've set some buildings as high priority, but these guys are just, focusing on the other stuff. Just amazing. Like this over here is also high priority, but nope, no one's there. All right, we have 7 people without houses now, so the approval problems are gonna get really, really bad now. Wait, someone is starving. Excuse me, why are you starving, sir? Why are you starving, good sir? Go and eat something. Yeah, thank you. That was crazy. Also, the Empire just wanted me to scare all of my people with statues, and I said no, we're not doing that. All right, get some logs over here, some planks over here, some cut stone as well. Just can be like a mini storage for this place. I think heating would be a lot easier with this vertical building, right? Let me take a look 1 second. Yeah, that looks like a huge benefit. Does it just work vertically? No, it doesn't work infinitely. But the fact that I can just place it on the next floor and it'll work all the way to the bottom, I like that. Okay, we're finally getting houses done over here. I'm gonna need a construction yard because I'm starting to feel like I don't have construction workers. Even though I do, I have 8 construction workers right now, but they're not construction workers. I don't like them. They are construction workers, but they're being really, really dumb right now. Either build the buildings in the order that I place them, or follow the priorities that I set. There is no reason why this sawmill is finished before this blockhouse over here. Just no reason at all, okay? I'm starting to feel like this raft stuff over here is too slow. Pretty sure I can just do this, right? If I have enough resources? Because that would be a lot easier than whatever we have to do right now. Yeah, I'm gonna start working on this. It's gonna use a lot of wood and a lot of planks, but it's gonna be really helpful. This warehouse is gonna allow everything in it. Basically gonna be the overflow, and so is this next one that we're gonna place. Do we need more houses over here or something? What is the problem with these long commutes? Yeah, we're just gonna connect this path over, and I am pretty sure no one is ever gonna use the rafts after this. We're gonna see next morning. Watch it happen, okay? Yeah, they're all just gonna use the bridge. I knew it. We can destroy the rafts now. The rafts are just worthless. Don't know why I ever built them in the first place. I mean, they're useful when you're crossing really deep water, but even this area, you just need to save wood for a few days and then you can do it. Unless there's something that is really stopping us, it just uses more wood. We need to build more houses over here so that the people can move to this area instead of crying about these long paths that they have to travel. Why were you traveling all the way back anyway? I'm really confused about it. Yeah, you live at the stone row house, that is understandable, and you work at the stone cutter. So what gives? Do you just not have stone nearby? Is that it? You don't have any stone nearby? We can keep some stones in these storage sheds over here for you. And the logistics people are gonna handle that. Oh yeah, this is gonna make their journey faster as well. I love it. All right, Whisker Ship. I cannot accept a single person because I don't have approval. Oh no, our mission to have 100 people on this island is gonna fail at this rate. All right, what exactly are my options over here? Number 1, we could stop making trinkets. Number 2, I could just make everyone super happy. I like number 2. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna upgrade this house and we're gonna upgrade another one back here as well. and we're gonna see if there's something that I can fix easily. Disappointed with low quality housing, and 7 people require 3 stars, but they don't have any. And there's people eating raw food as well. That is really not nice at all. Okay, we have way too much food and these people are still going hungry. That is not okay. Okay, if I'm being honest, then the people who work at the logistics hub have no reason to complain about long commutes. It's literally their job description. Yeah, so instead of the water going down over here, it just keeps going further up, man. Insane if I tell ya. Okay, this warehouse is kind of ridiculous right now. It basically has everything. Well, it's everything and nothing at the same time. Why does it have 27 table salt? That is not okay. Yeah, we're gonna need limits on pretty much everything over here. Soaps, furniture, bedding, medicine, everything. Yeah, this warehouse though is just gonna have to be wheat and... where's the other stuff? Flour. The remaining spot over here is gonna be for the fuel. So let's just grab some. Yeah, 20 is enough. Yeah, because we're also gonna need to actually cook stuff back here and provide some heating. Now the pollution goes this way, and that is not okay over here, because that means the pollution from that island will go all the way over to the rest of our colony. And see, just upgrading some houses made everyone happy. We have so much approval now. Okay, this time around the Whisker ship is here and I actually have some approval. Perfectionist, rebellious, thoughtful, strong shoulders, lovely. Yeah, by the way, if I were to have a tunnel all the way through over here, what would it cost me? It doesn't even need to be all the way over there, just through this level. So let's assign it and let's start working on it as well. Yeah, because all we really need is a mining camp and a couple of miners working at it. And then we just keep listening to it. Whenever it says the camp is idle, we move it over. Why are you idle, by the way? You have so much stuff to do over here. Oh, because I cancelled the stone and the coal. Oh, that was a disaster waiting to happen if I hadn't caught that. Because the pollution is going this way. So if I just place something in the path of the pollution, then it's just gonna be the pollution. Yeah, I want to place 2 soup kitchens over here and I want to place them in a nice way. Why are there 2 soup kitchens? Well, one of them is going to be for the berries and the other one is going to make the mushroom stew. How on earth do I go through all of my storage spaces? Okay, I believe this storage space that says empty out warehouse is causing problems. So we are just going to stop emptying that out. And I hope that basically fixes all of the problems that we're facing. Okay, you guys are still going all the way over there for food. That is not okay, people. What is going on? Why are you guys acting this way? That is a lot of tax you guys are demanding from me. Come on, what did I ever do to you people? Apart from, you know, taking everything that you ever offer me in a way that lets me pay the least amount of taxes. If I'm being honest, it's your guys' fault, not mine. Why did I just pay so much stuff? Well, to empty out my warehouses, to be honest. Oh, a medium warehouse. Oh, that would be lovely. And some fertilizer. Hell yeah. Let's go. These warehouses are incredibly scary, okay? As soon as there's a single warehouse that accepts everything, it creates logistic problems everywhere. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just quickly go through all of my warehouses and make sure none of them allow everything. And there we go, there's one that allows everything. This is the central warehouse. This is only gonna be used to pay taxes, that is it. So we're only gonna store stuff over here that is used to pay taxes, like trinkets and stuff. Alright, and this small warehouse over here is also causing problems, right? Yeah, because people from all across the world want to come and deposit their stuff over here. Wait, but they're only going to deposit if I let them make it in the first place, right? Why on earth are you guys making flags above like 300, I would say, or 250 even? Okay, now we have further problems where the people working back there actually live over here because we built some really nice houses over here for some reason. Yeah, honestly, everything is my fault. It's all me. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start building a second floor over here. That's going to be 1, 2, 3. All right. And how on earth are we going to actually get to that second floor? Well, we have way too much flax, right? So we are going to just shrink this field over here and connect it over. Yes, we're going to be doing it with a lift. Sue me. Okay, and for these 2 soup kitchens over here, we're just going to have like a single person working there just to see how it works. Oh, we don't have enough apprentices. Well, we're going to train some then. Thankfully, we do have a school somewhere. Yeah, what I was saying is that one of them is gonna be making the berry soup, which is gonna use water. And the other one is gonna be making the mushroom stew, which is a 3-star meal. Man, Rain is like overpowered or something. How do I find all the apprentices? Why are you a woodcutter? Excuse me, are you an apprentice? Yes, you are. Yeah, don't be a woodcutter, go away. Yeah, so in these soup kitchens, we're gonna have a couple of workers each. These guys are gonna be making berry soup. And these guys are going to be making the mushroom stew. Lovely. Hopefully that should make everyone happy forever. It's not gonna, by the way. It's definitely not gonna do that. Oh, wait a second. Where the soup kitchen's at? Oh, crap. I thought you guys would also be happy with the salt. But no, you need iron pots. Yeah, we don't have any iron. I want to have another weaver. We do have another weaver. I just don't have anyone working over there. Why would I do something like that? Okay, if we are to survive on this planet, we need to make better clothes for ourselves. And there is basically no way to do that except with more weavers. Adding a second floor over here, we might as well start using it properly. So on the second floor in this area, we are going to have our industry. Just like that. Okay, so the supports and these constructions over here are going to start to use a lot of logs, but I'm happy with that. I'm perfectly fine with that because this area does not have any pollution, okay? So I want a majority of the non-polluting industry over here, and weavers are a part of that. Okay, next playthrough, before we actually expand like crazy, we need to build this thing, the construction yard. You assign people here. You increase the radius by a lot. You can actually modify the radius over here. And yeah, they all get a huge boost and stuff. Plus, you can overtime them, because normally you cannot overtime construction workers. But with this construction yard, you can. They hate us because we're processing our food now, and instead of giving it to them. Oh, these evil people. Yeah, I think this is going to be the new norm now. I'm not going to be able to escape these higher taxes. So here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to get lots of logs because logs are really good at paying taxes apparently. Better than fish, I believe. Yeah, 4 times better than the fish. Okay. And where is our fishing dock, by the way? Yeah, I'm going to need another one. All right now we're in the middle of fall again. And the water seems to be hovering around 1,100, but it hasn't filled up yet. And that is bothering me a little bit. So what I'm gonna do quickly is like build a couple more of these over here. I know I said a couple, but I placed 3. Oh wait, yeah, I completely forgot. They don't need to be built by, my people. I just placed them and it works. Yeah, this is just gonna be ridiculous. Oh my god. All right, and on the other hand, yeah, these people only need 758 this time around. Guess who has a lot of stuff for them? Lovely. I'm gonna get so much crap from them. Oh my god. And my cat wants something. Hello, what do you want? Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Alright, so Luna is gonna be joining us in this playthrough. But honestly speaking, she is welcome to do as she pleases because she owns me. We are slowly getting there, people. We are slowly but surely getting there. What happened? She's just running across the room. Okay. Alright, next up, we're just going to be working on some industries that we've been missing, which is the netter that is going to increase the productivity of all of our fishing docks over here. Yeah, let's just enable these catalysts. I wish there was a button to enable catalysts on all buildings everywhere, because there is almost never a reason when you don't want to use it, because it genuinely feels like a waste if you don't use it. And we're also going to be getting some more trees and some more cotton back here. I don't know if we actually need more trees. I've been using a lot for construction lately, so we might as well get some, especially considering that, yeah, we kind of harvested all of them. Oh wait, the ones back here still need harvesting. Okay, we might not need trees then. Also, I'm pretty sure I had more craftmasters than I have right now. Okay, this fella is at the smokery. Do the smokeries need a craftmaster? They don't. Yeah, so why do you have one? Oh, because there's no one better. Yeah, we need to have more apprentices, so a few of our craft masters actually free up. Okay, I'm gonna do the craziest thing. We're gonna start over here, right? And then we're gonna dig down all the way to this camp so that we can make an elevator that starts here. And I've also done the same thing back here. This is also gonna connect with the underground farm. Okay, so here's the deal with these buildings over here that I've built. This one, just making clothes as usual. The second person over here is gonna be making fabrics with the threads. This spinner back here is going to be spinning up some threads for us using flax. We have a lot of flax. And this netter is just making the fishing nets for, more productivity over there. But this makes me sad right now. Yeah, because we still need Taylor Swift over here. Let's get on that. And what's the ratio over here? 2 flax equals 3 fabrics, and then 3 fabrics equals 2 clothes. So 2 is equal to 2. Okay, lovely. Does anyone ever want to come and take a bath over? Oh, never mind, they do. They do come over here. Is that why they're unhappy as well? Because they don't go to the shower? Or maybe only the fancy people go to the shower, huh? Yeah, so I believe we are only going to need, say, 2 of these stoves over here, okay? Yeah, so let's just place one over there. And that should cover everything, hopefully. And then we're also gonna need another one back here to somewhat cover the farms and stuff. And of course, we're gonna need a fire tender as well. Why do you guys never bring the fuel here? Oh, because I forgot to check this over here. So remember this mining camp that I've been trying to build over here? Yeah. Turns out these people can't cross this area. This is pretty much my bad, okay? There we go. That is much better now. It's really not, but I like thinking that it is. Wait a second, what's the tax right now? Tax is 1.5k. Oh my god. So just give us as many billions as you can, please. Because I need to pay taxes. And these taxes are only gonna get paid if I have billions and trinkets. I love trinkets. Okay. Luna, miss, can you not? Rude and nosy. Sure, why not? A craft master with an expectation of 4 stars. Yeah, no. 3 stars we can safely do. Alright, we are up to 95 people now, and that means we only need 5 more whiskers to get our century. Holy moly, it has been a while since we started on this adventure, but finally we're getting close to it. Sadly though, winter is coming. That means no more whisker ships. Because, yeah, they don't want to put their own life in danger, they want to put our life in danger. I'm really not happy with all of these warnings, man. Yeah, if you're living over here, why on earth were you all the way back there? Tell me, if you work here and live here, what business do you have going back there? You don't. Oh my god, I forgot to turn on the fire tenders. Where are the fire tenders at? Alright, so this fella is delivering output. Where, by the way? Is this a warehouse that accepts everything? It is. No wonder we're having so many problems. But what's more important is, like, why on earth are you guys still making flour? Don't I have a limit over here? I do have a limit over here. Oh my god, you guys have made so much. The limit is 25 people. 25, not 288. There's some buildings over here that do create heat. Like, I believe the soup kitchen should be creating heat, but it's not. Yeah, see, it's cooking over there, but it's not creating heat. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be running into fuel problems ever again in this game. I hope a single sifting tower is more than enough for our needs. It would be really amazing if that remains the case. Okay, that's it. We're making another place for them to eat food. This time we're gonna be making it up here, near their houses and stuff. Yeah. I'm really not happy with the way they have to walk all the way back to that facility. There should be more than enough over here so that they never have to go back. Wait a second, we're running out of food. Okay, we're gonna stop making trinkets and 25% chance for food industries to produce double output. Let's go. So that's basically an additional 25% productivity. What I find more annoying is, like, where on earth is bread? And why don't I have one yet? Because I don't have a bakery, of course. Alright, finally we're gonna be able to make a tailor. There you go. Supply ship during the winter. Nope. We're not gonna accept anything unless we absolutely have to, which I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to next time. I'm starting to think that we don't have food problems and we simply just eat it all. That's how it works, right? Okay, let's go and find some craft masters who are at, like, random places. Yeah, this one is at the smokery. Okay, why are you here? Get replaced by a regular apprentice, please, so that we can have another craft master working at this soup kitchen. And how is the flour situation right now? What are you missing? You're missing mushrooms. Why are you missing mushrooms, by the way, of all things on the planet? Don't I have a massive mushroom farm down here? What's the matter? Oh my god, Luna. It's too cold, apparently. We'll get a bonfire down there then. Yeah, because the thing is, these mushroom stews were supposed to be my lifesaver over here. Oh my god. I've been slacking all this time, doing nothing. Alright, everything seems to be going fine. Makes me want to come over here now. But first, you know, the more important thing. Something that we probably should have built ages ago. Is this a good spot for a bakery? Definitely not. So right here is the only place that we're going to be making bread. So whatever the capacity of this small warehouse is going to be the limit for the bread as well, which is, I believe, going to be 144. What I want is all of these people to never have uncooked food ever again. So what that will let us do is just uncheck these things at the top, and it would free up our cafes as well. Okay, this small warehouse, you, sir, are just going to hold bread and nothing else. Okay, and how is the mushroom situation looking? Oh, we have a lot of mushrooms now. Lovely. Oh, wow, you guys are bad at planting down there. Okay, we're just gonna cancel that then. Oh, these are gonna be the worst taxes that we've had to pay so far. Oh, a conveyor belt full of fuel is always nice to see. All right, that means we don't have to worry about fuel this winter or the next one, because I'm pretty much just gonna expand in the same area, like vertically. The primary benefit is gonna be the fact that it'll let me maximize heating. And it looks like food is not a problem at all anymore. Yeah, now that we have bread going, just bread alone is gonna be able to fulfill everyone. I really, really wish that I was able to select which icons I want to see and which ones I don't. Preferably not even in the gameplay settings, just over here in the corner. That would have been incredibly useful. Because right now, look at this warehouse. I want to be able to see this and I want to be able to fix it, but I can't because, yeah, it's either all, none, or status and problems only. And you know what else is status and problems? Production limit. Disabled. This is stuff that I did. I don't want to see that. Okay, and this is like perfect timing as well, because we are now going to be able to get bronze right as winter ends. So we're going to get more whiskers. We are going to need another furnace. Lovely. And there we go. Just as I place the furnace as well. Beautiful. This time winter is ending at like -15. I don't know if it always ends at this temperature. Oh, how's our water reserves going? Oh yeah, this is just ridiculous. Just ignore the entire game mechanic by spamming storages. Lovely. Alright, time to turn off all the fire tenders. Thankfully, there is a hotkey for this. So pause, press T. Pause, press T. Pause again. Lovely. Okay, I feel like we don't need the food anymore. Yeah, so we're gonna go back to trinkets right now, okay? Thank you. I love how I have the approval, so that means I can afford to do stuff like this. Just make them work 24/7. Also, it's the second day of spring now and the temperature is still -5. I don't like that. Hello, Mr. Whiskership. Are you guys here to make me achieve my goals, which were, you know, to have 100 whiskers? Just like that. Oh my god, I'm so happy about this. Oh, and we just researched stone path as well. Let me just pause the game right now because I need to make a bunch of buildings on top over here. Do we have a craft master somewhere? Yeah, one person over here. I'm gonna need you to come over here and become a teacher and train a couple more craft masters, please. Actually, 3 more. These warehouses over here are gonna be holding everything. I know I said I'm really against warehouses that hold everything, but I've just spread them out. So anyone who wants to put something in a warehouse that has everything doesn't go across the map to do so. They're just gonna go to the nearest and put it there. For example, they just put some berry soup over here. Why would they do that? Well, if you look over here, you're gonna find out that the berry soup storages were full. And then you're gonna think, oh, does that mean we need to adjust the limit of berry soups? Yes, by the way, the answer is yes. Okay, this is looking hella crazy right now. It's gonna make sense in just a bit. Don't worry. Yeah, that's what we call a lift, okay? I did not expect access to be that high. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Alright, Mr. Smuggler, do I have the best thing for you? Yeah. We've been farming for you, okay? Oh yeah, that is gonna be like 7 billions. I love that. That is gonna be incredibly helpful to pay these taxes that are coming up. Hello, Mr. Taxman. First of all, I would like to send you all the gifts that we have made with our precious soft hands over the winter. Then, here is some gold that we just happened to dig up, okay? Wait a second, why am I like making them so happy? No, don't give them stuff. Yeah, just reach the minimum tier and goodbye. Yeah, okay, I don't know what I was thinking. And we have the rerolls, so let's hope we get something nice. Oh, wait a second, this is the worst possible reward. We're not gonna be getting something nice. The cut stone is basically all that is nice. Do you know why? Do you know why the cut stone is nice? Because it lets us do this stuff. Okay? Oh my god, and as soon as these two connect over here, holy moly, great. I love that. I love that so much. I wonder if this path is actually going to be used by someone now. I hope it is. I really do. But I feel like it may be too high to be useful. Would be interesting if it is though. I thought someone was using it, but it's literally just the miners over here. This is perfectly fine, people. And you want to know why? Well, look at this person over here. This person is someone going from this side of the world to that side of the world using our amazing tunnel. Our problems are about to be solved. When I looked over here, yeah, there's passenger rails in this game. And a whisker launcher. which sounds like we just launched them like in a cannon or something. So I'm really interested in this. I hope you are as well. Also, I'm pretty sure the whisker launcher will solve this problem, like the long paths, long paths, long paths. Oh my god, go away. Okay, fellas, it's someone who works at the cafe and they're fetching resources from, you know, over here for the bread and stuff that's being built. Mate, that is exactly your job description. Stop crying about it. Okay, pirates, just go away. We don't care about you. I'll see you guys next time on Whiskerwood. Bye.